difficulties before succeeding. Those that persevere will see the light sooner or later. Good morning, everyone. I, Anjit Talhar, from Department of ASH, gives a warm welcome to all present here, respected teachers and my dear friends. We all are gathered here to celebrate National Youth Day. I request Dr. Narendra Namaskar, Dean Student Welfare, to welcome our beloved Principal Sir. I request all the dignitaries to please step forward on the dais.
क्या माहौल है?
Do you know why we celebrate Youth Day? It marks the birth anniversary of the great youth thinker Swami Vivekananda, one of India's most influential spiritual leaders and thinkers. As young people, we have the potential to shape the future of our country and make a positive impact on the world. We have the energy, creativity, and drive to make a difference, and National Youth Day is an opportunity for us to come together to celebrate our potential and learn from the examples of successful role models. But National Youth Day is not just a day for celebration, it is also a day for reflection. It is a day for us to think about the challenges that we face as young people and to consider how we can use our talents and abilities to overcome them. We must remember that we are the future of our country and it is up to us to ensure that it is a bright and prosperous future. So as we celebrate this day, let us remember the words of Swami Vivekananda, who said, "Be a hero, always say, I have no fear." Let us take these words to heart and embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage and determination. Let us work together to create a better future for ourselves and for our nation. Now we have a session from our respected principal, GNIT, Dr. Sudhir and Shelke sir, on how to develop entrepreneurship skills, attitude and behavior. And request sir to please.
Morning, one and all. Am I audible to everyone? First of all, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and I am wishing you for this particular National Youth Day, which you are celebrating today. On this auspicious occasion, HOD of the first year and Vice President of IIC has invited me to deliver a talk on particular topic, how to develop entrepreneurship skill, attitude and behavior. We'll be talking later on entrepreneurship development. Today I will be talking only on attitude and behavior. When you call it is attitude, attributes, behavior, skill, values and moral and character, it's all combined together. It is nothing but the personality development. What it is? Personality development. We are all anybodies and technocrats of this digital era. So you should think about how you can develop your own personality, how you can develop your own attributes. What is attributes? The quality or characters or unique character or unique quality given to a particular person. Yes, no? What is it? What is attribute? A particular quality, that is uniqueness, unique quality to be given to a particular person or particular thing. That quality would be a generic quality. What quality it would be? A generic quality, and everybody should have that particular generic qualities. So it is combination, organized combination. What I say? This personality development is nothing but the organized combination of your character, your attributes, your quality, your ethics, your morals and everything, etc., etc. Yes or not? If you combine all together, it's become your personality. Understood? Without those particular quality, you cannot have the particular personality. समजलं? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, personality. This person is quite good. This person is quite learned. This person is quite qualified. Why you called about? Through the quality. If somebody is illiterate, can you tell that person is qualified person? No, we could not say. Yes or not? So, the qualification is also personality. Understood or not? You are the good learner. It is also quality. You are having the good attire. It is also quality. Understood or not? So that is particular things decided by the particular personalities. Okay. So we start with next. What is personality? What is personality? Personality is called. Personality is often defined to an organized combination of attributes, motivate, values and behavior unique to each individual. Yes or not? This particular characteristics everybody should have. That is organized combination of what I call attributes, motives, values and behavior unique to each individual. Okay. So you have to develop your personality and you have to say that you are a good characteristics person. You are having the good moral. You are having the good values. Okay. And it's all combined together is nothing but what? Your personality. Yes or not? It's combined together is called, it's your personality. It refers to individual differences in characteristics, pattern of thinking, feeling and behaving. Somebody would have the different pattern of thinking. Yes or not? I am thinking in the different way for particular purpose. Another person rather may think differently for another purpose. Feeling for something will be different. Yes or not? You are human being, your feeling for particular characteristic would be different. Yes or not? Yes. So every individual have got its own feeling. According to the situation, according to the behavior, according to that particular constraint. Are you getting me or not? Yes. Did you get me or not? So, it refers to individual differences in characteristic pattern of thinking, feeling and behaving. When you are feeling something, then you would be believing something. Yes or not? If you are feeling you are emotional comes across. Yes or not? Because your feeling is in the form of emotion. So sometimes you may cry, sometimes you may laugh. Yes or not? Yes or not? It's all depends upon what kind of feeling do you have, and your feelings reflected into your behaviors. Your feelings would be reflecting in your behaviors. Are you getting me or not? Lastly, an individual unique patterns of thought, feeling and behaviors all together comes into the success. It resulted into a success. If you are having those particular qualities all together in a particular unique personality, then and then only that person would be a successful person, or that person would be getting that particular horizon of the success. Otherwise, epitome of the success, I can say. Yes or not? Until and unless you feel that, you think of that, okay, then only, because what I am telling, everybody should dream something. Everybody should dream unique. Yes or not? I have to become a principal. You have to become a CEO. You have to become a good engineer. Until and unless you dream, how could you act for that particular, so that you will be becoming that particular sort of personality? Okay. So everyone should dream what you would be in your future. If you want to be assistant professor, whole life you will be assistant professor. Understood or not? Until and unless you think you would be associate professor, then principal, then director and so on. Yes or not? So you have to dream. So first and foremost responsibility of the individual to have a creative mind. What should have? To have a creative mind. Yes, no? So every individual, because Swami Vivekananda always says that person should be a creative person. Person should be a creative. Its mind should be a creative. Rather, until and unless you create an idea, you cannot dream that one. Until and unless you dream that particular idea, you cannot create that one. It's vice versa. Yes or not? So everyone should have a creative mindset. If you have the creative mindset, then you can reach to that particular goal, what you think of to be. What you think of to be. Understood? So all together, that personality itself is the way to success. The personality itself to be a way to success. Are you getting me or not? So this is what the personality. Next. Panesh, what will you do? Now how this personality changes? Determinants of personality, heredity. Characteristics such as physical structure are inherited. Yes or not? Your physical structure could not be changed. So once you born means you have to bought like that. Yes or not? You cannot change. Okay. Yes or not? So sometimes it may be hereditary, but even though you have that physical appearance, you can change your appearance by your own personality. Yes or not? Understood? Understood or not? Yes. So, hereditary characteristics such as physical structure are inherited. Environment, acquisition of the values, belief and expectation due to socialization and interaction with others shapes our personality. What I said, acquisition of the values, belief and expectation due to socialization. In what environment you born and brought up? Yes or not? If your family is a political family, your mindset would be like politicals. Yes or not? If you born and brought up with some engineering field of persons, then your thinking will be in that particular directions. If you are born and brought up with a farmer family, your personality would be developed in that particular, because from the beginning of your childhood, you are always listening and learning those particular things in your life. So you become like that. Yes or not? Because it's social aspect. Your environment is like that. But once you come out of that particular environment, you can change your personality according to your dream. According to your dream, what you had. So, acquisition of the values, belief and expectation due to socialization and interaction with the other shape our personality. Okay, once you come out of that particular environment, you go in the different environment. Okay, you interact with the good people, you interact with the good scientists, you interact with the good engineers. Their thoughts will come in your mind, and ultimately you will be thinking in that particular direction what that particular thing's about. Are you getting me or not? Now suppose you are, I always used to say to interact with the good people always. I always invite different personality in the college, not the same personality. Why? Because you should think. You should always think of how the people behaves, how the people think, and how the people carry themselves. Okay. So to know all this product, you have to interact with the different sort of personalities. Yes or not? Because everyone have got their own characteristics. You have to learn from their own characters. Yes or not? So if you are going in the international conference, then there will be number of experts. They will be delivering themselves in that particular conferences. Okay, they will be delivering their thoughts into that. Are you getting me or not? You are listening, because once you want to be a good personality developed person, then you have to be good listener. Very first things you have to always. Okay. But we don't listen. We always reply. Yes, no? Yes, no? Yes. Your things of mind is always to reply, not to listen. Because everybody have that particular characteristics. So once you want to be a good personality developed person, okay, then first and foremost responsibility of everyone to be a good listener. Okay. शांतपणे ऐकून घेण्याचं याच्यामध्ये आहे तो एक पर्सनॅलिटी डेव्हलप करू शकतो. बरोबर आहे? This is what Vivekananda says, not me. Okay, situation. According to the situation, an individual personality, although generally stable and consistent, does change in different situations. Okay. Everybody born and brought with the same brain. Yes or not? Once you are child. Okay. बोलते ना भगवान के बच्चे होते हैं. बोलते हैं ना? क्यों बोलते? सभी गरीब का हो बेटा या अमीर का हो, है ना, जब वो साथ में खेलते तो उसमें अमीरी गरीबी नहीं रहती. जब वो बड़े हो जाते तब आती है ना. ये मेल है ये फीमेल है उस टाइप नहीं समझते बच्चों को, है ना. ये सब बॉर्न एंड बॉटअप होने के बाद समझ में आता है. ओके. सो व्हाट इट इज, सिचुएशन एंड इंडिविजुअल पर्सनैलिटी ऑल्दो जनरली स्टेबल and consistent, that changes in different situations. It is all about the how we can determine it, the personality and personality develop person. Next. What is personality development? Now this is how you develop your personality. What is personality development? क्या हो सकता है? Okay. So personality development is something which is considered as improving the way we think, we feel, we behave, and we carry ourselves. पढ़ लो एक लाइन अच्छे से. Personality development is something which is considered as improving the way we think, we feel, we behave, and we carry ourselves. Okay. Your thinking, your behavior, how you carries yourself in front of the person, in front of the people. Okay. When you are to develop your own personality, first upon, you should not be doomed like this. Yes or not? You should carry yourself with tight shoulders. Okay. Your attire should be quite good. Your behaving should be proper. Your pronunciation should be proper. Okay. That means how you look yourself, how you love yourself, it's all depends. Okay. How you carry yourself in front of the people. मैं आज लेक्चर दे रहा हूँ. मैं कुछ भी चप्पल पहन के आया, स्लीपर पहन के आया, एक पैंट पहन के आया और लेक्चर दिया तो इंप्रेसिव पर्सनालिटी लगूंगा क्या? नहीं. Okay. If I am talking some hanky-panky, then you will be listening to me or not? You won't be listening to me. Okay. If I am giving a proper things to you and if it is receivable to you, then you will be believing on me. Okay. This particular person is giving some good thoughts. Okay. It is coming to your mind and you want it to be changed accordingly. Yes or not? Until and unless I carry my personality properly in front of you. Yes or not? It all depends how I receptible. Yes or not? How I transforming the particular things toward you. If I am not transferring the thing in the proper way, how could you listen me? You won't listen me. Would you be? No. Yes or not? So it depends how I carries myself in front of you. So my thoughts, my thinking, my behavior, my attire, okay, my overall personality. My overall personality. Yes or not? So this is what? So it's improving the way of your own life. Whatever I do, you will do because you consider I to be your role model. Yes or not? So leader should be always a role model. Understood? First of all, he should carry perfectly. Then people will follow. Otherwise, people won't follow. Okay, this is what the personality. Secondly, in other words, it's about improving an entity or a cluster of quality which helps in achieving and presenting oneself in a better way. जो मैंने अभी बोला है. Okay, presenting oneself in a better way. Presenting oneself in a better way. So you have to present yourself in a better way to attract the people. Yes or not? Otherwise, nobody will listen. आजकल की दुनिया में कोई खाली नहीं बैठा है. ओके, सबको कुछ तो भी अच्छा चाहिए. तो अच्छा खाना नहीं खिला तो लोग खाते भी नहीं शादी में. बराबर है ना? झूठा छोड़ देते हैं. तो खाना भी अच्छा होना चाहिए. Understood? Thought भी अच्छे होना चाहिए. Okay, then people will accept you. Otherwise, people won't accept you. Understood? Next. Importance of the personality development. Ensure excellence in one chosen field. Yes, no? Means what? You have to be an expert in expertise. You have to be expert in expertise. What it is called. Okay? Suppose you want to be a civil engineering person. You want to be a mechanical engineering person. You want to be a computer and science engineering person. You want to be a IT engineering person. Okay? Understood? So first upon, what is? You have to have the interest in that particular field. Okay? What chosen you? What field chosen by you? Understood? If person don't like computer fields and taken the admissions, it won't be possible to be a good engineer after 4 years of completion of your graduation. Okay? Yes or not?
Yes.
You want to be a designer, automobile designer. Okay? So you should have that particular in yourself. You should have that particular skill. To develop those particular skill further, you want to be an expertise in that particular mechanical engineering. That's why you have chosen that particular mechanical engineering. Yes, you want to be a good programmer. You wanted to be in a very good company like Microsoft. Likewise, good companies. Yes, no. To want to be an engineer into that particular field. That's why you have chosen the particular field of computer science. Otherwise, you would have not chosen. Yes. So what you want? You wanted to be a expertise into that, because firstly you know that I want to be that. That's what I have chosen that particular field. You want to construct a building. Yes or not? You have dream of that. Means what? You have chosen that particular civil engineering because it is inside you that I want to be. You dreamed that particular, that I want to be a civil engineering. Yes or not? So you have chosen that particular field. So what it is? Ensure excellence in one chosen field, contribute to individual and national development. Overall, today is Swami Vivekananda Day. Yes or not? National Youth. You are celebrating his birth anniversary. Is it not? So ultimately, whatever you do, it should contribute towards the nation building. It should contribute towards the nation building. Okay. So ultimate aim of everybody. Contribute to individuals. Contribute to individuals. First upon you. First upon you. Once you like yourself, you will be liking everybody. If you don't like yourself, you will not like anybody. It is fact, no? Yes, no? So first upon you should like yourself. I am the best. Yes, no? बोलते ना, I am the boss. I am the king. Until शाहरुख खान कभी भी जाता है, I am the king. सब इसलिए बोलता है कि king खान. बोलते हैं ना, दूसरे को कोई किसी को king खान बोलते क्या? Because he has put his own entity identity in that particular way. He utters that wherever he goes. He utters that. Yes or not? I am the king of Bollywood. Everybody say he is the only king of Bollywood because he utters कि me फक्त king है. Yes or not? Understood na? I am the boss. Until and unless you say, means you like that personality yourself first. Yes or not? So you become that. Understood? So this is what increase your chance of success in any undertaking. Thirdly, increase your chances for success in any undertaking. You have undertaken something, this particular job to be developed by me. Yes or not? You dream of that. Okay, you have undertake that particular. So to undertake that particular increase when you work accordingly towards getting the success into that particular field, increase your chance of success in any undertaking to groom and polish your character. You have to groom up accordingly because you have to reach to that particular destination. Swami Vivekananda always says that characters is the destination. What it is? Character is the destination. Your own character is the destination. Once you understood yourself, once you realize yourself, once you love yourself, half done is over. Understood? Your competence that you will be doing that. You don't have the competence, you cannot do that. Okay. So to groom and polish your characters accordingly, you have to groom yourself. Okay. तुम्ही लिहून घ्या डायरीमध्ये की एक गोष्ट मी तुम्हाला नेहमी सांगतो, तुम्हाला काही बनायचं आहे, तुम्हाला काही करायचं आहे. ओके. रिझॉल्युशन पास करा आणि ते रिझॉल्युशन तुमच्या डायरीमध्ये पहिल्या पानावर लिहायचं पेनाने. ओके. पेन्सिलनी नाही, पेनाने. नॉन इरेजेबल होना चाहिए. अंडरस्टूड? आई वॉन्ट टू बी ए CEO. I want to be a director. I want to be a owner. Okay. I want to be a good engineer. लिखो. These are my resolutions of this particular year. Okay. कारण डायरीच्या पहिल्या पानावर जेव्हा तुम्ही लिहिता, तुम्ही दररोज पहिलंच पान उघडता. बरोबर आहे? तुम्ही दररोज त्याला पाहता. ओके. इट्स इम्पॅक्ट अँड रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन युअर ब्रेन. अंडरस्टूड? शी ऑलवेज मेमोराइज दैट कि मैंने ऐसा कुछ तो भी लिखा था. नहीं तो भी क्या होता है, वो डायरी हम हर बार देखते हैं ना, तो पहला पेज, अरे मैंने तो लिखा था मैं तो भूल गया, मैंने तो लिखा था मैं तो भूल गया. अंडरस्टूड? So resolution has to be passed, and that should be visible. Every time you have to consider that I have taken this particular resolution, so I have to pass that particular resolution until and unless it become my destiny. बरोबर? कळत आहे की नाही? समजते ना? Okay. So this is to groom and polish your character, to boost self-confidence and enhance self-worth. Once you groom yourself, once you polish your personality, ultimately what happens? Boost self-confidence and enhance self-worth. It ultimately enhance self-confidence because you have already developed yourself according to that particular destiny. Okay, so ultimately what happens? It boosts your confidence. You will be self-confident personality, and ultimately you will be achieving that particular goal. So tips to improve personality. How to make unique personality. You have to have the unique personality. You have to have your own attributes. I told now. Attributes means unique quality within a person. What is attributes? Unique quality within a person. Group of unique quality within a person. That also can be a particular attributes. Okay. So know yourself. I told now. First of all, you have to know yourself, what you are. बरोबर ना? तुम्हाला तुम्ही कोण आहे हे माहित नाही तर तुम्ही दुसऱ्याला नाही ओळखू शकत. बरोबर ना? Until and unless you love yourself, you cannot love others. Until and unless you satisfied yourself, you cannot satisfy others. बरोबर? बरोबर आहे. तुम्हाला भूक लागलेली आहे, तुम्ही दुसऱ्याला जेवण देणारच नाही. बरं ना? पहिले तर माझं पोट, मग दुसऱ्याचं. अंडरस्टूड? व्हॉट इट इज कॉल्ड? नो yourself. Whether you are satisfied yourself or not. If you are not satisfied yourself, you could not satisfy anybody. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody. बरोबर? बरोबर? So, to know yourself. First of all, you know yourself. What I am and what I wanted to be. दोनच गोष्टी. Who you are. Yes or not? Who you are and what you are wanted to be. That is nothing but know yourself. स्वतःला ओळखा. That is called self-realization. What it is called? Self-realization. Okay? So, obviously before you get on developing something, you need to know all about it first. The same goes with your personality. तुम्हाला काय बनायचं आहे, तुम्ही कोण आहात, तुम्हाला काय बनायचं आहे हे जोपर्यंत तुम्हाला माहित नाही तोपर्यंत तुम्ही पर्सनॅलिटी डेव्हलप करू शकता का? स्वतःचीच नाही, दुसऱ्याची करू शकता का? If you don't know about what is your role and responsibility, how you can say the role and responsibility of the others? If you don't follow your own role and responsibility, how you can ask others that you have not followed that particular roles and responsibilities? दोघांसाठी बरं, टीचरसाठी आणि फॅकल्टीसाठी आणि स्टुडंटसाठी. अंडरस्टूड? That is called your teacher. Your ethics is of teacher. Your job is of teacher. Okay? You don't want to teach the students, how you would be a teacher? बरोबर आहे. तुमच्या घरी दोन मुलं असतात, एक बदमाश असतो, एक चांगला असतो. तो बदमाश आहे म्हणून तर तुम्ही शाळेत पाठवत नाही का? बरोबर आहे. चांगला आहे म्हणून तो माझा हुशार मुलगा म्हणून तो शाळेत जाईल, आणि बदमाश आहे हा अभ्यासच करत नाही म्हणून त्याला घरी बसत असं कोणता आई वडील करतो का? नाही. इज इट पॉसिबल? नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके. दॅट मीन्स every teacher has to take care about every individual of that particular class, whether he is good in that particular subject or not good in that particular subject. It's role of responsibility, role and responsibility of that particular teacher. बरोबर? So teacher has to take care about the everybody. Because teacher itself is the parent some or other day. If you are finding your responsibility as a parents, you are doing that very perfectly, then why should you should not do the responsibility as a teacher? Because you are the same individual over there also, you are the same individual over here also. There your responsibility is as a parent, here your responsibility as a teacher. Understood? But you follow that responsibility at your home, you don't follow that particular responsibility at this particular place, wherein you are getting your bread and butter. Because of that particular bread and butter, you are working with your family. But we don't follow that. It is anticipated, yes or not? Is it not? It is controversial statement done by the principal. Agree with me? Agree with me or not? So, don't be taken otherwise. One need to start with taking a good look at themselves, analyze their traits, the strength and weakness and everything that need to be worked upon. Okay? Sometimes there will be a weakness, sometimes there will be a strength. You have to realize your strength as well as your weakness. Don't shy away from accepting your flaws and learn about yourself as much as you can. Okay? हर आदमी में कुछ ना कुछ कमियां होती है, that is called flaws. Yes or not? And person has to accept that ये मेरा weakness है. Understood? Unless you recognize your own weakness, you cannot overcome that. खड्डा दिखेगा नहीं तो भरेगा कैसा? बराबर है ना? रास्ते में खड्डा है, तुमने उसको देखा नहीं तो कोई ना कोई उसको भरेगा कैसा? बराबर है? तो हमारे क्या वीकनेस है? पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट के लिए सबसे पहले अपने वीकनेस को ओवरकम करना पड़ता है. ओके, यू आर बिकम एन इंजीनियरिंग, यू आर डूइंग एन इंजीनियरिंग और नॉट? अच्छे इंजीनियर बनने के लिए हमें इंजीनियरिंग करना है. ओके, बट you don't have a good communication skill, you cannot be a good engineer. You don't have your good marks in your particular subject, you cannot be a good studious students, because ultimately that attires itself, that attribute itself shown your personality. बराबर? अब instruction or language of instruction is in English. Okay, you have to present everywhere in English itself. Okay, that means you should have the good communication skill. If you don't have the good communication skill, you could not present yourself in the proper way. Will you be presenting yourself in the proper way? है ना? ते विहिरीत नाही तर घोऱ्यात कुठून, घोऱ्यात नाही तर विहिरीत कुठून, ते म्हणतात ते मन. बरोबर आहे? तुम्हाला जर तुमच्या डिक्शनरीचे वर्ड्सच माहित नाही तर तुम्ही कुठली लँग्वेज प्रॉपरली बोलू शकता नाही. अंडरस्टूड? इंग्लिश बोलायचं आहे, खूप इच्छा आहे, खूप इच्छा आहे. आपल्याला ग्रामर पण येतं, पण आपल्याला शब्दांकच माहित नाही, तर तुम्ही इंग्लिश बोलू शकता नाही. म्हणजे काय? तुम्हाला डिक्शनरी वाचावं लागेल, डिक्शनरीचे शब्द पाठ करावा लागेल. त्याच्यासाठी जर तुम्ही वेळ देत नसाल तर काय जास्त नाही. कोणाला एखादी टीचर खूप चांगला असतो, त्याला मराठीमध्ये खूप चांगलं शिकवता येतं, त्याला काही अर्थ नाही. यू शुड हॅव कमांड इन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर लँग्वेज which is universally acceptable, which is universally acceptable. Okay, which language is universally acceptable? English. So you should work on that particular. तर सगळ्यात पहिले काय करायचं, घरी जो मराठी पेपर आहे तो काढून टाकायचा, इंग्लिश पेपर लावायचा. बरोबर? इंग्लिश पेपरचा प्रत्येक पान हे 10 वेळा वाचायचं. त्याच्यामधले जेवढे शब्द समजले ते ठीक आहे, जेवढे शब्द नाही समजले ते डिक्शनरी मध्ये पाहिजे का? डिक्शनरीची गरज नाही आहे. गूगल बाबा अपने पास है, सबके पास आहे नाही आहे. 2 मिनिटात टाइप केलं, मिनिंग इन हिंदी, मिनिंग इन मराठी, मिनिंग इन इंग्लिश. बरोबर आहे? यू कॅन गेट विद इन अ फ्रॅक्शन ऑफ सेकंड. बरोबर आहे. तर फक्त पाहायचं वाचायचं नाही, जो शब्द समजला नाही त्याचं बरोबर मिनिंग हे आहे हे तुमच्या डिक्शनरीमध्ये लिहून ठेवायचं, म्हणजे एका डायरीमध्ये लिहून ठेवायचं. ओके. Your thoughts and your action both need to be a positive in order to have attractive personality. Your action, your words, yes or not? Because ultimately everybody follow your words. What you speak about, what you talk about. Yes or not? It attracts others. It attracts others. So your words. So your thoughts. अगर तुम्हारे अच्छे थॉट्स होंगे तो तुम्हारे जवान में अच्छे विचार आएंगे. Yes or not? If you are having the good thoughts inside, then it will utter positively. Otherwise, it won't come out. If you don't have good thoughts, how it would be come out? है ना? Yes or not? There are always two horses in everybody's minds. One wild horse with negative thought, another wild horse with positive thoughts. Who won the runs? Who won the race? Who run faster? Yes or not? Who run faster? If negative thoughts run faster, can own the race. If positive thoughts run faster, can own the race. Yes or not? It is up to you. It is up to every individual. Which thought you want to be developed, whether to be negative or to be positive in any situation. In any situation, situations are always unlike. Situations are always unlike. Okay, like situation, goody situation कहीं नहीं होता है, because it's like situations are always unlike. Okay, so it is up to every individual to think of which thought to be developed in your mind in every situation, in every circumstances. Understood? Okay, so that is what I have written. The way we think has lot of effects on the way how we act, and if we want prosperous positive thoughts inside his mind, then that also gives him a confidence boost and enhance the personality. That's what I said about. तुमको कौन सा thought develop करना है, whether to be a positive thought or to be a negative thought, और आपको कौन सा जिताना है. Yes or not? तो ये this is also depends upon individuals. In order to adopt a positive outlook towards life, you need to find out the brighter side of the things and focus on the good part. बराबर है? 90% नेगेटिव थॉट्स आते रहेंगे दिन में, है ना? But if you find a one single positive thoughts, that one single positive thoughts can convert your 90% of the negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Okay, so look brighter side of that. Look brighter side of that. Yes or not? So once you look brighter, 90% तो बेकार ही बोलते हैं यार, तो ये बेकार ही है, ऐसा नहीं है. पर हर इंडिविजुअल में एक ब्राइटर साइड होता है, एक अच्छा होता है. So as a leader, you have to look into that particular positive side of the particular personality, brighter side of that particular personality. Then you would be a good person. You would be a good leader. You would be a good engineer. When you do the experiments, most of the time it's get failures. Yes or not? But उसमें 5% 10% कुछ तो भी improving result होता है. First steps you will be a failures. Second times you do, you will be getting some improvement. Third times you will be getting some other improvements. Okay, if that improvement graph is getting increased gradually, then every time you will be getting some boost up. Yes, it is reaching toward that particular result which is desired and expected by the particular person. Yes or not? So failure is the way of success, no matter whether you fail many times. Okay, but ultimately one day you will be getting the success. So जो failures होता है ना, gradually increasing of that particular boosting, that you have to follow. Understood? So that is called positive thoughts. Work on body language. Yes? It tells a lot about yourself and helps people in making accurate conjecture about you. Conjecture means अनुमान, है ना? मराठीमध्ये समजतं ना? काही वर्ड्स तुम्हाला नाही समजत. It's called अनुमान. ही काय पर्सनॅलिटी आहे? What is conjecture of that particular person? Okay? Pratik, what it is called मराठीमध्ये. So it tells a lot about yourself and helps people in making accurate conjectures about you. When you are talking something, if you are talking competent, है ना? Then it's reflect on your body language. Whether you are competent on talking or not. Yes or not? If I am competent about myself, you will be saying that yes, this person is talking rightly. If I am not talking competently, even though it is right, yes or not, people won't understand. So whenever you talk, you have to be very confident of your saying. So be yourself. Yes or not? Yes. Because it is God creation. Because it is God creation. Yes or not? Yes. So be yourself. Don't change yourself for any others. Don't change yourself for any other. Be honest to yourself. Be yourself so that you will be always a reflecting personality. You will be always a reflecting personality. So thought one can always look up to other people to take an inspiration from, but you should still remain your own unique self. Secondly, trying too hard to fit in new group. Yes or not? Sometimes you may go in different organization. You may go in the different group. Now here as a students over here, sometimes you will be like employee in other, after 4 years of your graduations. Okay, ultimately you came over here to earn something after this particular one. Once you become a good engineer, you will be giving the interview for various companies and you will be getting selected. Yes or not? Where you will be working with friends, there nobody will be there with you. Yes or not? So always try to fit in every group. Always try to fit in every group. Yes or not? So you have to mold your personality accordingly. But you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. Yes or not? So never try molding into another person's, but instead work on being the best version of yourself. Never try molding into other personality. Okay. उसने चोरी किया तो मैं भी चोरी करूंगा, जरूरी नहीं. Is it? उसने झूठ बोला तो मैं भी झूठ बोलूंगा, जरूरी है? नहीं. Because it reflects your personality. Because people say you are crocodile personality. Yes or not? People say you are crocodile personality. So you not mold. Because others are molding means I have to be mold. Because they are getting benefits. I am not getting benefits because I am honest. Okay, I want to be a crocodile like others. Why? Why you want to be crocodile like others? For small benefit. But ultimately, your whole life of 40 years, 50 years or 25 years which you earn since your childhood, you will be changing for very few seconds, few moments. Yes or not? What for it is? No, not required. So be yourself. Whether you are honest, है ना? 40 साल की तुम्हारे माँ बाप की मेहनत एक चोरी करने से खराब हो जाती है, एक झूठ बोलने से खराब हो जाती है, एक बेवफाई करने से खराब हो जाती है. अंडरस्टूड? बेवफाई बोले तो वही वर्ड नहीं है, ये आपको समझता है. अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? होती है ना? It's getting spoil your image. Why to? For a moment that to impress someone. Why it is required? Yes or not? Not required. अगर एक आदमी तुमको अच्छा नहीं बोलता उसकी वजह से, तो 10 आदमी अच्छे बोलेंगे, yes or not? बोलेंगे ना, क्यों नहीं बोलेंगे? Because it's your uniqueness, God gift. You cannot change. If you are changing, it won't be changed even. वो पकड़ा जाता है आदमी, है ना? उसके लिए एक्सपर्ट इन एक्सपर्टाइज होना पड़ता है. Understood? So trying to be hard जो भी है, never try molding into another person, but instead work on being the best version of yourself. Instead of doing, you try to be a best version of yourself. जो मोल्डिंग में जितना एफर्ट डालना है, उसमें से अच्छे एफर्ट तुम खुद को फर्निशिंग करने में डालो, है ना? So you will be a best version of yourself. Whatever the version you had now, you will be a best out of it. It comes best out of that. So be honest, be true to yourself, be in yourself, be ethics with the same thing. Don't mold with another personality. Okay, that is what this slide used to say. Next, time management. This is also one of the best part to develop your personality. Now, suppose you want to come to college, and you know that you have this particular 12 hours or 24 hours within a day. It is up to an individual. How to use that particular time span. How you talk, how you walk, okay, how you eat even. How you drink even. Understood? So that is what I want to tell. Walk in upright positions with the shoulders straight. Very first I told you. Just now. Walk in upright positions with shoulder straight. Do not droop. केवल झुक के बात नहीं कर रहा. जिस आदमी को झुकने की आदत हो गई ना, वो हमेशा झुकता रहता है. Understood? So person should not bend. Person should not droop. Okay, droop का meaning होता है झुकना. Understood or not? So wherever you carry yourself, your posture should be upright positions with shoulder straight. सीना चौड़ा होना चाहिए, like this. Okay. जिम में जाओगे तो पहले ट्रेनर वही बोलता है. ठीक है. अब पर्सनालिटी डेवलप करना है बोले तो सब चीज करना है. Physically also you have to be very strong. You look strong. Understood? Do not droop. Sit in a relaxed posture and make always eye contact while speaking. Eye contact होना चाहिए. एक आदमी से भी आई कांटेक्ट वही रखना, 100 आदमी से भी आई कांटेक्ट वही रखना. अंडरस्टूड? तो डर नहीं लगता. क्या होता है? डर नहीं लगता. देखो ना, आंखें में आंखें डालते है ना, क्या होता है पता करो. अंडरस्टूड? तो उससे क्या होता है कि आदमी का जो बॉडी का फियर होता है ना, वो निकल जाता है. You will become fearless. And leader should always be a fearless. Leader should always be a fearless. अगर तुममें अगर कुछ कमियां है और लोगों को कमियां पता होगी, तो लोग आपको मारते हैं. लाइफ का फंडा है. अपनी कमियां किसी को नहीं बताना. Your weakness should not be told to anyone except yourself. Because you have to overcome that particular weakness. Other person should not know about that. है ना? Other person should not know about that. Your weaknesses should not be known to anyone. Okay? Your positiveness, your strongness always should known to the world. Understood? लोग एक भी वीकनेस तुम्हारा पता चल गया ना, तो लोग उसको पकड़ के रखते. नहीं पता करना. सीक्रेट किसी को नहीं बताना लाइफ का. Whatever the secret you have in your life, do not tell rather than yourself. What I said? rather than yourself. Understood? Weakness and secret. There are two parts of your life. We should not be telling to anybody rather than yourself. Then you will be having the strongest personality. Sometimes you would be emotional about someone. Do not droop. Sit in a relaxed posture and make always eye contact while speaking. What for it is? What for it is? To look competent. What for it is? To look competent. Okay. Next. Be yourself. At the very early I said, be yourself. Don't copy anyone. Okay, not to copy, not need to copy. Why to copy? Because you are having the generic personality. God has given you the gift. Yes, no? It is your own gift that God has given. Why to change that personality? If you are honest, you are honest. Yes or not? Yes. Yes, no? Yes. Because it is God gift. सबको honesty नहीं मिलता. Some would be lacking personality. God has given that. You don't give it. Yes or not? Why to change for others? Need not to be changed. Need not to be changed. Be yourself. Who will punish you? Rather, no. सच बोलना गुनाह है क्या? नहीं है ना? स्वामी विवेकानंद से honesty. Yes, ना? Education is the manifesto of perfection in the man, and man has to get that. Okay. You are educated, learned person. Okay. So you have to show, I am engineer. Why to beg? Yes, no? Why to beg? You did that, no? For your own self or for other self? Yes or not? You are gifted with this particular job, like teacher. Be teacher. Otherwise, you would have another place. You would have, even though engineers, you are teacher, no? So God has given that particular place. Yes or not? So, अभी मैं आज रिलायंस का मुकेश अंबानी का एक स्पीच सुन रहा था. He was telling the same thing. Dream yourself. Be honest to your job. Understood? If you are honest to yourself, you will be honest to others. Love yourself. Dream something creative. Once you dream something creative, your whole body, your legs, your hands, your brain, your heart, your breath even, to think to develop that particular, because dreams comes in brain, from brain. Okay? So when brain start working accordingly, so every part of your body will start work on that particular one. Yes or not? Whether that dream is false or true, that is all up to you. You want to be true. You want to be honest. Yes or not? So you have to be honest. Because it is God gift. And improve your efficiency and make you able to reach the epitome of success, horizon of success. Okay? So you have to decide yourself कि ये 24 घंटे में मेरे को क्या करना है. What exactly I have to do within this 24 hours. Whether to utilize for your better development or to utilize for other development or no development. Understood or not? So time management is important while you are developing your personality. Nextly, by organizing your time, you can do everything you want if it is organized. So in the personality development, it is always said whether you are organized persons or not. हम इंटरव्यू जब लेते हैं ना तो हमको समझ में नहीं रहता कि whether this person is organized or not. अगर जो ऑर्गेनाइज रहता है ना वो सब बायोडाटा अपना रीड करके आता है और उसको सीक्वेंस भी पता होता है कि अपने को क्या बोलना है. नेक्स्ट जो ऑर्गेनाइज रहता है नहीं रहता है ना उसको समझ में नहीं आता है कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई हैव टू स्पीक. सो यू हैव टू बी ऑलवेज ऑर्गेनाइज विद टाइम. Organize with time. Yes or not? So, by organizing your time, you can do everything you want. Maintain a planner and make to-do list for every day. Make to-do list. It is called. what to do within this particular 24 hours. Your young buddies, young and dynamic personality of this particular digital era, what I am saying, there are hundreds of people, millions of people, those who are doing engineering with you. They will be completing their engineering with you only within this particular 4 years. There are many people, those who are doing their engineering from very good colleges like IIT, NITs. Yes or not? They will be more faster than you, they will be more skilled than you, they will be more, what you can say, hardworking than you. Yes, but when you go to the interview to very particular company, okay, you all together will be same for interview persons. Yes, no? You all together will be same for that particular interviewer person. Okay, it is up to you within that particular span of 20 minutes or 30 minutes how you present yourself. How you present yourself. You are unable to present yourself, हो गया. IIT वाला है उसको नहीं जमा, पर जो छोटे से इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से पास होते हैं उसको जम जाते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? तो इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि वो IIT से पढ़ा बोले तो उसका हो जाएगा, मैं GNIT से पढ़ा तो मेरा नहीं होगा. Because for interviewer everybody same. It is up to you to present yourself. इसलिए अभी से जो अग्रवाल वगैरह की जो बुक्स है ना, एप्टीट्यूड, क्वांटिटेटिव डेवलपमेंट्स एंड ऑल, वो अभी से पढ़ना चालू करो तो तुमको ये सब चीजें पता चलेगा. दुनिया बहुत फास्ट है ना, और हम सबसे पीछे कलमेश्वर में. अंडरस्टूड ना? उसके पहले भी बहुत कॉलेजेस है. सो व्हाट आई सेड, only your diligence works rather intelligence. Okay, only your diligence works rather intelligence, because intelligence to everyone, everybody has got brain. Okay, only your skill matters, their skill matters. Yes or not? So you have to think of how you organize yourself within that particular 20 years of interview. Okay, for that, how best effort you have put up within that particular course year of your engineering. What extra efforts you have taken to be a skilled, better skilled persons. जो competent को मैंने बोला है, being competent about who you are and what you are doing, है ना? So what role you follows, what responsibility you gets. If you are teacher, be teacher. If you are principal, be principal. You are students, be students. है ना? स्वामी विवेकानंद में हमेशा बोलता है. स्वामी विवेकानंद always says that students can be students when they are studious. Otherwise, they are not student. Okay? I am big follower of स्वामी विवेकानंद. Since my engineering, उसको पहले मुझे नहीं पता. है ना? Students can be called students when they are studious. Otherwise, they won't be called as a student. So you have to be studious. Studious means पढ़ने वाला, है ना? पढ़ाकू. तो पढ़ना चाहिए. हमारा काम ही वही है. हमारा नाम ही स्टूडेंट है. Used to write ना? What is your profession? Student. Yes or not? What is your profession? Teacher. तो टीचर ने टीचर होना चाहिए. Yes or not? So think of this particular two words I am talking. Yes, no? So be studious so that you can be a better students. You can be a better students. Never doubt your capabilities. Don't doubt your capabilities. You always say, हमेशा बोलना चाहिए घर से निकलते, I am the best, I am the best, I am the best. Nobody best than me. Okay, when it is best, you are best. That's all. है ना? Best के ऊपर कोई होता नहीं है. So you say yourself, I am the only best. Not only best. I am the best के ऊपर only लगाओ. I am the only best. Yes or not? So nobody overlook you, right? You are competent. मैं सबसे अच्छा हूँ. So why? Yes. So these are the tips. Never doubt your capability. If there is something you need to work upon, then put in all the efforts so you can come over your fears and gain confidence. है ना? तो शाहरुख खान का एक डायलॉग है, याद करो काजल के पिक्चर में, है ना? अगर कोई चीज तुम दिल से चाहते हो तो कोई जाना है ना? तो वही है, दिल से होना चाहिए जो भी, याद है ना? मैं आगे नहीं बोलता, वही यही है. Be competent, okay? Because you dream of that. Yes. Surround yourself with motivational thoughts which can boost up self-esteem and help you in attaining charming personality. है ना? 30 साल का आदमी रहता है वो 60 साल का दिखता है, जो 60 साल का रहता है वो 30 साल का दिखता है. बराबर है? You have to be a charming personality means you have to develop yourself accordingly. तो खुशी चेहरे पे दिखनी चाहिए. अब तू नहा के नहीं आएगा तो खुशी कहाँ से दिखेगी भाई? तू कंघी करके नहीं आएगा तो खुशी कहाँ से दिखेगी? है ना? खुशी भी दिखना चाहिए ना. खुशी किसको दिखती है? जो सब करके आता है. खुशी किसको मिलती है? जो सब करता है. Understood? So for that one you have to be charming. You have to look charming. Focus on every problem. Identify the obstacle and hurdles associated with it. And once you identify the obstacle, half of your job is done. लोग मेरे को गालियाँ भी देते हैं, इससे बहुत लोगों को निकाल देते हैं, because it's become the obstacle for my dream. Understood? So you have to remove the obstacle. Okay, you have to remove the obstacle. You have to identify the obstacles. Okay, if you have the obstacle within that particular goal, how it would be goal then? You don't reach to the destination. Once you found that particular obstacle, it is your duty to remove it. Yes or not? Otherwise you don't be completing. So finding out the obstacle is half done. Finding of the obstacle is a half done. Understood? So identify that particular obstacle, find out that particular obstacle, remove that particular obstacle, itself is the half done. Itself is the half done. Okay. Nextly, focus on every problem according to its priority. Don't give the priority to every problem. Okay. Find out which one is important, which need to be done within a time, what is need of today, what is need of this moment. Okay. This moment, this is the need, this would be a only priority. This is need of today, then that would be a next priority. This is the need of tomorrow, that would be a second priority. This is need of month, that would be a next priority, and this is the need of year, then that would be a last priority. Understood? Getting me or not? So need based priority. Focus on the priority. Okay? Which is required. अरे एग्जाम है, आपका एग्जाम है. Understood? What is the priority? To study for that particular subject, for that particular examination. Okay, suppose we have the engineering drawing today. Okay, that means yesterday you will be only studying about engineering drawing. उसमें mathematics पढ़ा तो priority होगा क्या? No. Understood? So give the priority because that is required. Need based priority, that is because I have this particular examination of this particular subjects. I need to study myself. I have to devote myself for that particular study. Otherwise, I would be fail in that subject if I won't study because I had given my priority to another one. Understood? Now I am B person. For teacher I am B person. Okay, I am graduated person. I don't have post graduation, but I am doing this particular job. What is the first priority? To improve your qualification. Now you are being assistant professor. Okay, you want to be associate professor. okay, or head of the department, or a professor, what is the priority? To improve your qualification as a PhD. Either you want to be a principal, okay, so you have to develop your personality according to the requirement of that particular post. That is the priority. Yes or not? So you have to decide the priority. As a student, your first and foremost priority of this particular 4 years are your study. Study should reflect into your mark sheet. Your study should reflect into your mark sheet. That means there should not be any backlogs within this particular semester. I should pass your resolution. I should pass my this particular semester with distinction, so that I will be eligible for further interviews. I will pass my whole graduation with distinction. That means I can compete with any other persons like IITs and NITs. If I don't have that, I could not sit over there. That is priority. As I said you at the early, you have to have your communication skill. Yes or not? Because you are an engineering student. Once you are an engineering student means what? You should be a presentable. You should have better communication skill. You start working on that particular communication skill, so that you would be having the better communicator in yourself. That is the priority. है ना? That is the priority. Identity हो गया. Focus on every problem according to its priority. This is all how to concentrate on your own goal. Next. Make new papers. मैंने पहले बोला. Go to the conferences. Write one paper. Okay. पेपर भी होना चाहिए कंटेंट लेस. You are the students. Be presentable. तुम्हारा प्रेजेंटेशन कब होगा? जैसे अभी ये इंडियन साइंस कांग्रेस था यूनिवर्सिटी में. छोटा छोटा प्रोजेक्ट, छोटा छोटा मॉडल वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट करो. 100 आदमी तुमको पूछने को आएंगे, है ना, कि भाई क्या बना. तो तुम्हारा पर्सनैलिटी डेवलप होगा. 10 आदमी को बोलना है, 10 आदमी को कन्विंस करना है कि ये जो बनाया है वो बेस्ट है. इट इज यूजफुल फॉर द सोसाइटी, सोसाइटियल डेवलपमेंट. ओके. You present your paper, you present your ideas, you present your posters, है ना? You do the group activities, so that all together comes, and ultimately you will be developing in your personality. Maintain a direct eye contact and do not get distracted by surrounding. Okay, surrounding में भी कुछ भी हो, अगर lecture चल रहा है, मैं I am delivering, I could not distract myself. I have to spontaneous with my delivery. Yes. Dress up in decent manner and keeping your surrounding in mind. मैं बोला ना, dress up in decent manner. तुम्हें को ब्लेजर पहनना है, ब्लेजर ही पहनना है. मैं हरा पीला नीला नहीं पहनता. वो भी ड्रेसिंग सेंस है. Decent manner, है ना? Eye catching होना चाहिए. Next. Be a little fun, honestly. You always not be serious. Okay. Sometimes you have to be funny also. होना चाहिए. कॉलेज के बाद करो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. कॉलेज में क्यों फैशन डिजाइनिंग करना है ना? College has given the dress code to the students. They have to come with that. है ना? If students are coming with well dressed with the good well, teacher also should carry themselves in that particular way. They should not look hanky panky. Sometimes you can be funny, okay, but wherein outside of this campus, not inside of this campus. Don't take otherwise. It is tips I am telling you. Everybody brings away to find humorous side in otherwise terrible situation and bringing little trickiness of your own is appreciated by everyone and all. Everybody loves the persons who can make them laugh. It's fact. Yes. And bring a funny perspective to the regular thing of life. Adoring your funny hat. Not literally. Everyone's in a while. In a while you can be. No problems. In a while you can be. No issue. Okay. You can change your personality. Have fun in a life.
Okay, go to the tour, go to the visit and all. You can enjoy yourself. That is also required in life. मैं स्माइल नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि मेरा जॉब ही नहीं स्माइल करने का. I cannot please everybody because that is not coming under my job. I have to discipline. I have to be disciplined. Okay, if I do not have the discipline, nobody will listen me. Yes, na? Teacher, you cannot be fun like a students in front of them. Is it possible? Not possible. Because they are doing different job, you are having different job. Okay, sometimes you can have fun together. No. है ना? Constant it should be for a while, not every while. Every while or for a while समझते ना? It's not for every while, it's for a while. Yes or not? Next. Adoring your fun, it's over. Thank you. Okay. मेरे को ये भी
Patient listening. Okay, and thanks Professor Arpita Nandanvan and team R&D for giving me an opportunity to be here on this auspicious occasion and spend time with you, and all the best as this is the day of National Youth Day under the aegis of Internal Quality Assurance. Also thanks to Professor Raju Bondre, Dean Planning and Development of this institution, to organize this particular lecture. So thank you one and all.
Thank you.
I want to share my thoughts on your day.
Good morning, all of you. Present over here, respected principal sir, faculty members, and all my dear friends. Today, I am here to speak on National Youth Day, and I am thrilled to share my opinion on the topic of youth empowerment. Well, to begin with, I would like to reiterate that the future of a nation lies in the hand of its youth. The more we empower our youth today, the brighter tomorrow our nation will witness. The first thing that we have to ensure for the development of our country is that the youth of our country gets an opportunity for education. The youth of our country has to invest their intellectual as well as physical labor to run the wheels of our economy. The youth of our country has to be educated about new technologies and changes taking place around the world. This will help to adopt the progressive mindset and compensate towards the weak and unprivileged and work together with them towards a brighter future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanchita. Coming towards the end of the program, I would like to thank respected Principal Sir for giving us the opportunity to conduct this event, HODs from various departments, faculty members, and all the students. I thank all of you for being the wonderful audience. Thank you.